Talk
Okay.
about the album.
All right, so we've been together 6 years, and this is our first official album release. And it probably took us this long because we've been gigging so much, and we had those other 2 CDs that were mine that we were just giving away free all the time. And there was plenty of songs there, and we never ran out of new songs because there were so many that we never got to. But these were some of the ones that we had written. We got them together, and we played them all the time. But it was hard to get all 3 of us recording. So I set a date. I said by January 1st, I want to have a CD. And this was about 6 months before that, maybe even longer. And little by little, we recorded here. We recorded one song at a time, and we got it done. It's about 7 months total it took us. And it was all DIY.
There was a song that, because I think she started writing it when she was with the girl band, and she wrote this song.
No, I wrote it for you, but it was about you.
I know, but she wrote it then, and it was, I was on the road a lot, and I was exhausted. I was long hours traveling. I spent living in hotels, driving up and down New York. And
his tagline was, "It's not easy being me." And
yeah.
so, go ahead.
Yeah, so she wrote this song called Pity Party. And when I first...
Right.
I thought it was one of those girl songs at first, and then it took me a while to figure out. She goes, "I wrote that song about you," and then I finally listened to the lyrics. I go, "Well, yeah, that's actually the way it was," because it's about me being sleep deprived, driving hours and hours and working. And it's like,
and nobody knows what I've been through.
Because I would come home on Friday night and I have to leave Saturday afternoon. So, and then, I was always...
And they would give him a hotel. But when he finally finished the job and got to the hotel, checkout time was in an hour. Yeah. So he got no sleep. It was crazy.
Yeah. But it's a fun song, though.
Yeah, it made a good song.
It's more
like a fun song.
It's a fun song.
It's a pity party for me
It's fun for whiners.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gives you an excuse.
Yeah.
Of course, Extreme Velocity is one of the songs that...
Yes, we wrote together. That's the one that he wrote this down, out, down, out, down.
That was an old lick I had from
And he used to
back.
play it for me all the time. And I think when we were dating, I almost tried to make lyrics, but I didn't know how to write songs yet back then. And then in my 40s, I guess, we were in this room, and he said, "Let's make a song out of it." And so we just sat and we went back and forth, and I made some chords for the chorus and some words and blah blah. And next thing you know, it's done. Finally done. And now we play it pretty much every show.
It's one of our most requested songs.
It's about the need for speed.
A lot of people like it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good. And of course, my favorite is The Edge of the Stone.
Oh,
Edge
is
of the
it?
Stone.
It's the name of the album too.
Yeah. So
That's
how
about-
did that come about?
It's the first song that they wrote for us.
I wrote that song when Rick was here, and we had a second guitarist named Harold.
Yeah.
We met at the jam, and us 4 would jam every Tuesday night. And I said, "Let's write an anthem," and it was about us at the edge of the stone where we dance. What's beyond is unknown, but it's our only chance. And it's all about following your dream and not knowing where it's going to take you. And but you got to go. You got to go. Something makes you go.
Okay, so what's your favorite song out of this album?
Oh, I actually like Hard Road Back to Innocence, and that one is about somebody who was having a secret love affair, and
because she really wants one.
No, it's a real person that I knew was having a secret love affair, and I could sense danger, and I knew it wasn't going to turn out well, and that one just kind of came out, and it's all about watch out, just watch out, because it's too much fun and it's not really worth it.
Well,
it all comes crashing down in the end.
The song "I Didn't Hear You Right."
Oh,
that was actually one of the first songs that she wrote because she started writing regularly when I was hosting those song polls that I talked to you earlier about, and that was one of her early songs, and she literally learned how to play the keyboard in a weekend
on YouTube
just to get the
to
chords,
write that song.
get the chords. So she wrote this song, and she had like no experience when I was doing the song polling, but she says, "Well, if it's for any level,
anyone can write. I'm gonna try."
And after a couple of shows, the other guitar players would come up to me and they go, your wife really knows how to write, doesn't she? You know, it's like, yeah.
I don't know.
She didn't know what she was doing,
It
but
was
like, she's
easy.
just really good.
So next thing you know, you're writing a song a month, and then you get 200 songs. What do you do with them? You need to start a band.
And this is
imperative.
because of an organization or a club or songwriting club?
Yeah, it was a thing that I was doing.
A monthly songwriting night where he would videotape the songwriters. One new song a
Oh,
month.
is that right?
Yeah.
And so they went on YouTube and stuff like that.
I had a slogan then. It was called "The stage is the game," and it meant that, you know, it's like when you rehearse or when you it's like if you're a sports player, you practice and practice and practice. And I come up with it because one time my wife asked me, you know, why can't you just be content like playing at home and playing guitar, you know? And I said,
'Cause I have
because
baby
it
at
doesn't
home.
really matter if you can't go out and measure how far you've come. So,
Yeah.
you know, when you get out in the ball field, you're only as good as you are in the game. It doesn't matter how well you do at practice. It's the same thing when you're writing songs and performing live. You're really only as good as you are on the stage. So the stage is like the game, like in the sports.
So those videos
metaphor.
gave new songwriters the courage to get up and do it. Just call this one done and do it.
Yeah.
Because you can always keep writing and rewriting and editing, but when the video camera's on, you got to do it. And whatever comes out, you know?
Going out on the road.
Well, we bought a little tour
Is it
van.
exciting or is it just a...
It's exciting.
Hey.
I think it's
Well,
exciting.
like Bruce said, it measures how we're doing. You know, it makes us feel what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, there's a purpose for what we do, and we love doing it.
Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.